Hey guys, welcome. I'm just adding this actually at the start of the video here, so you're gonna actually hear the intro and everything right after this clip here. I'm just kind of saying, I wanted to come out here and really say thank you guys so much for supporting me and continuing to watch my videos. We're like well over 500 subscribers, which is absolutely nuts. I wanted to try and, thank you guys earlier, but a little bit of an update. What's going on here with me is that I'm in the process of selling my house, even though the house I'm trying to move into is actually not going to be finished till September. Just that the market here is on fire, and I felt like if I don't do it now, I'm literally going to be losing my chance to try and maximize on my personal profits. So I've been really busy trying to pretty much clean the house and have things patched up. So I've been a little bit busy. It's no excuse. I had some videos recorded, so you guys are getting content. I just want to let you guys know that's why this video personally didn't come out right away. I do apologize for that, especially because I knew some tricks that could help you guys. I just wanted to come out there and say I'm sorry for not being able to bring the video out there sooner to try and help you guys figure out these things. I hope that this is helpful for you and that it ends up helping you, so that way I can kind of redeem myself for you guys. But either way, thank you so much. Honestly, right from wherever my gizzard is, my heart, wherever that is, I want to thank you guys from there for supporting me, and I hope you guys continue to support me. And I'm hoping to be one day being able to bring you guys nothing but Final Fantasy content on the channel. So stick around. I'm sure that with your guys' help we can make this channel amazing. And you guys have kept encouraging me by subscribing, and honestly, my favorite part is having you guys comment and joke around and play around with each other. It's actually a lot of fun responding to comments. A lot of times just sit down and all I do is just read you guys' comments, and you guys are actually really funny. I really appreciate it when you guys joke around and you guys have some things to say that just blow me out of the water. Honestly, I've laughed sometimes on the train for like a few minutes just to myself. People looking at me like I'm crazy, man. Like, what is this guy doing? And I'm just like, these guys are crazy. Alright, so anyways, guys, I don't want to waste too much time here in this intro. These are the tips and tricks I got here for an Enhanced Maze or Enchanted Maze. Enchanted Maze. For the Enchanted Maze, I hope they help you guys out. And again, thank you so much for supporting me and helping me already get to 500 subscribers after literally being open for about a month and a half, 2 months now. So you guys are awesome. Stick around. We'll make this amazing again. And enjoy this video. And make sure you leave comments and letting me know what you guys think, or if there's something you guys know more than me, which would be helpful for everyone. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy. Hey everyone, it is Vortie here, and I'm going to be bringing you a video here on Enchanted Maze and some tips and tricks on how to maybe progress through the Enchanted Maze a little bit easier. So there isn't a 100% chance way that you can get there without making a mistake. You can get very lucky and get there, and that wouldn't be very uncommon because I've actually done it a few times where I've actually made it right to the end without having any issues. So this is what I figured out so far. Something I can almost for sure say. If in one of these doors here, let's pick this up. So when you start off, the first thing you should do whenever you get to any door is look for a Moogle. So the Moogle changes things, okay? He's like a wild card. So the Moogle will tell you which door is correct. If there's a Moogle hidden behind one of these doors, then that's the way you have to go, 100%, no matter what. No matter what I tell you going forward, okay? That means that's the right door. He is the wild card that can change anything. So, for example, you have 3 doors. I call it left, center, right. Okay? So, I'm going to show you this thing here that I'm making to help you guys. Left, center, right. Alright. So this is what I normally do. I get a piece of paper. You don't have to do this on the computer. It's actually a lot easier on a piece of paper. So as you can see here, I've written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I put left, center, right. Okay? This will make more sense in a minute as we start going along, but I just want to kind of set us up so that you guys understand exactly what I'm doing and how I do this. So if I go to the right door here, and this is the correct door, the next set of doors, it cannot be the right door. It can only be the left door or the right door. Okay? So remember when I said the Moogle is a wild card. If the Moogle appears on the right door, then that door can still be picked if he is behind the right door. Okay? Because it's happened to me where I'm like, wait a minute, I'm like, I just got into the right door, but he populated there anyways, which means you can go into that door. Alright? So, like I said at the start, this helps us kind of progress through the thing, because now it goes from having a, you know, a 33, 33, 33, 33, or whatever percent chance of getting into one door. Now you end up having a 50-50 chance of getting the next door, which helps you. Okay, so let's try and see if we can figure out this first round. So we're just gonna pick right. I normally go right. So right door is right. Okay, so on the right door here, so what I would do, first door, I would say right. Okay, I'm gonna fight the monster here, and then we're gonna see some stuff. So I've done this a few times now. Actually, I've ended up leveling my olive all the way to max, doing the same these same steps. Same thing with my Furion is almost maxed out. So I'm gonna pick this up. So I'm looking for the Moogle. I don't see the Moogle here. He's not there. So I know for a fact right here is not gonna happen. This door isn't gonna be. So it can be center or left. Okay. So now this is where the second part comes into play. A lot of the times when I'm doing this, there's like a pattern. It'll go right, center. Then it'll be again right, center till the end. Or it'll be like right, left, center, right, left, center. So as you do this more often, you'll figure out the patterns, and you just kind of listen to the pattern. So at this point, we're just going to pick them randomly because it's a 50-50 chance. Is it left or right or center? I'm just going to go center and hope. So it is center. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to number 2, and I'm going to pick center. Okay. All right, let's go in here. All right. Okay, so at this part, we're going to stop and chat a little bit. Okay, so what I forgot to mention is let's say, so the first door was right, then the second door was center. That means in this round, it can be either left or right. Okay, so it can be right or left. And there's no trust Moogles behind any of these doors, so it's a 50-50 chance. Now, let's say that I'm in a hurry and I run into the center door. I'm going to fail, and then what's going to end up happening is the map resets, which means if I start the game, it might not be the right door again. However, if I fail on one of the other doors, it actually has a very high chance that it's still the same run. So you can actually complete everything all the way to the top. Okay? So we picked center as our last door, so we can go right or left. I'm going to try and see if it's the pattern right, center, right, center. So we're going to take a look at this. So it is. So right now it is right, center. And then we went back here again. And then we're going to put an X on here. And the reason I'm putting the X's here is because let's say somebody calls you, or you fart really, really loud or something, you distract yourself, like, "Wah!" And they're like, wait a minute, what door was I going through? And now you're screwed, because now you ended up technically playing the chances of like 33.33 chance which door you're going to pick, right? So now you're, instead of having it a 50-50, which is a lot greater chance for you actually succeeding. So that's why you write it on a piece of paper. Like, just pick one piece of paper and write small, don't write massive and then have to go through 100 pages. Come on. Think of the trees, man. All right. So in that case, you will just be running the required ones so that you go, you know, in the right door. All right. So here we go. Let's look for the Moogle. There is no Moogle here, and I'm gonna continue to try and get into the pattern because it was right, center, right, and we're gonna see if we get the center here. So number 4 was center. Okay, so on this one you have a 50-50 chance of getting the finishing goal. How do you know you finished this? Is if you get the 3 green cactuars. The 3 green cactuars are the finishing line for this, okay? So here we get the 3 cactuars. These guys are always the same. So the left door or the right door, if you fail, technically you get the 1 big cactuar. If you succeed, then you get the 3 little ones that give you star quartz. Alright? So, I'm trying to remember now because I did this last night. I think the last time I went, it was to the right, and that's where I got the cactuars. I think this time it's going to be on the left. So, the way this one generally works, I can't tell you this 100% because I haven't written all of them down, and I can't tell you exactly 100%, but the way I've experienced it is this last set of 2 doors alternate when you get to them. So, if I was at the left side last time and it took me 10 tries to get here, most of the time, if I still remember and I go to the right, I end up getting the winning one on the right. Okay, so I think I was on the left side last time. I can't remember, but we're gonna go to the left here. Sorry, the right last time. So I'm gonna go to the left this time and gamble it out. And let's see if we won or failed. So we failed this round, which means if we get to the end again, it'll be on the right side. All right. Because I don't think they alternate till you beat them. If you guys have figured something else like that at the last stage and you know, please let me know in the comment section below. I would like to try and keep track of these because the Enchanted Maze comes back fairly often. And I've been doing this strategy since like I started, so so it shouldn't have changed. It hasn't changed since then, so I don't think the last stage has changed either. So if we help each other figure out any kind of tricks that could help us get the last 2 stages down, then it's good. All right? So that was a terrible example of what I wanted to show. So I'm going to put in this one here for stage 5, I'm actually going to put that it wasn't on the left. So I put O or N, not. And I'm going to say here that it was, so like W. Okay, so you know what, I'm just gonna show you exactly how I do everything. I don't want to hide anything. You'd be like, what do you mean, you're a magician, you do this on your own? All right, 5. So again, it's the same thing, and I'm, you just have to do the LCR once, and if you do it correctly, you don't even have to do the spaces like I do. Normally on piece of paper I just have it like instead of writing LCR like here and then putting the X's, I would actually just put on one, I'll be like L, then R, then, C's, then I'll go here and write R, and the next one will be like C or whatever, depending what I get. So that's how I do it on paper, so I save space. Alright. Okay, let's try it again. So I'm hoping to get one where we actually fail. So that way, let's see, does anybody else? Oh, there's Furion right there. This time we will bring my Furion and my Olive. So as of right now, I think I have her dual wielding. I know, before you say she is dual or double hand, I don't have double hand first. I'm working on it. I have dual wield right now. But I'm using her in PvP, and the reason she is insane in PvP, I use her grapple shot, what's the move called actually, before I butcher myself here. Yeah, grape shot. She does 999 damage no matter what with the gear. So in the end, this is way better. She does it twice. If she did double hand, she would only hit for 999 once. So in PvP, she's better off wearing dual wield because she will hit her attack and hit 999 twice. Okay, so she's more efficient with dual wield in PvP. Let's go. Yeah, so we'll just take this one. What's Furion wearing? What is Furion wearing? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. All right. Okay, so let's go. So my luck normally has been is like almost 90% of the time it's the right door, but there's still a small chance that it's another door. Jesus. Oh yeah, I forgot. My Furion, and I think this is the same Furion that has the same build as mine. Yeah, these Furions, man, it's so good. They're so good. They attack so many times, just like meleeing. It's so good. All right. So we're going to pick this one here, and we're going to look for the Trust Moogle, see if there's anything. 1, 2, 3. So I normally pick the right door, and we're going to pick the right door again. So nothing on the right door. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go because it wasn't the right door, so we're just going to put here and say N, not right door. I'm going to use my Furion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 swings. Oh man, Furion. I can't wait. He's almost level 100. Once he's level 100, I'll make a video on him killing some bosses. I'm so excited. He's such a beast. Alright. Let's go. Alright. So I just really want to make sure that I can actually show you guys how it resets, and maybe failing once or twice, like kind of in the middle, and show you how you can actually climb the ladder back to the same position and then continue. It technically gives you like a free play. You can technically, if you follow it right, you should be able to get to the end almost every time, unless it resets because you made the mistake more than twice in the same area because you lost track. Go Furion. Boom, boom. Okay, we're doing pretty good so far. Okay, so it wasn't right, we know that for a fact, so it's left or center. We will go center. So it is center this time. So I'm going to get my trusty steed out. There it is. So this time we're going to say it was center. We're going to put a little X there. Ba-bing, bada-boom, bada-bing, a booga-boom. Olive. Boom, 32,000. Times 2 because she's wearing dual wield. 32 then 22. So the second one is 100% less or whatever. It works. Okay. So we picked center. It's not center. So we're just gonna go right. So it's not right. So technically, so it's not right. Not right. So when we come back, we should be able to get into the... Let's use her ultimate. So beast. Look at this. Boom. A little crack on the ground under her when she shoots the cannon off. So, because it wasn't on the right this time, when we come back in, we should 100% know that it's on the left. It's 100% on the left. So it should be center, then left. I think you get like 1 or 2 tries going up the tier before it resets. And then when it resets, then yeah, you're gonna play the game all over again. Come on. Come on. Let's go. So, should be center. I want to pick a character that doesn't hit a lot. Okay, perfect. So here we go. So now it should be, if it didn't reset, it should be center, because we did fail once on the right and then once in the center on the second tier. Dragoon. Oh, he's got mace on. Oh, he's got attacking thing too, does he? Oh, he's got dual wield. Oh, hello. Hello, bro. Okay. So it should be still center. Yep, so it's center. We failed going right. So unless it reset, then it magically appeared that it was also center this time around, which had a 33% chance of it being again, which this time it should be left 100%. 100% though. 100%. Just checking the trust Mughals to make sure that they're not there. 100% though, so it is left. Just as we speculated. It's left. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. I use her special again. I love it. Vroom. Look at the little crack on the ground. Boom. Oh, so good. She's so strong. I can't wait till I get double hand. Second one of the slots opens up in my TM farming group, which I haven't been able to use for a while. We should have been done by now. Okay, so we went left last time, so it could be either center or right. And because the last time it was center, I'm gonna check center. Whoops. So it's not center. Ugh. This is not looking good, Vortie. So we're gonna go to our trusty little advisory thing here and say nope. And for nope. And we're gonna go again. So normally in my experiences, after you get it wrong twice, it resets. So there's a possibility that it's reset now. And like I said before, there's also a possibility of a 33% chance that it still is the middle door. Right? It might be the middle door. And then again, you might get lucky again and have a 50-50 chance that it's the left door. And on the right door, when you get there, instead of it being center, you go to right door, which should be 100% the case. You actually might end up failing, because it actually reset and the map regenerated itself, and it was similar to what it was right when you were doing it already. Right? So I've had that happen too. So I just want to make sure you guys are aware. It's not a foolproof thing yet, because it resets on whatever the way the game resets it. I don't know. I originally, when I was doing my setup and when I was trying to figure it out, I had maybe 5 or 6 pages full of notes. And like I thought if it switched like the 10th of a minute, so like, you know, when it goes 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, so every time it hits a 10th, then it would actually automatically reset no matter how well you're doing, right? That was my original thought, but it wasn't the case. So here we go. So we're middle again. So unless it reset, it should be left. And then unless it didn't reset again, it should definitely be on the right side. Boom, boom, boom. So, okay, so this is left side. Yep, so far everything is going right. So just like our other thing here, see, we went center, we got it, first tier. Second tier, we got left. So we're in the third tier. We know it's not center and it can't be left, so it has to be right. Sorry, I keep repeating myself, but I want you guys to kind of understand, because this idea I've tried to explain to people kind of like in real life when I'm like standing there beside them and telling them like, hey, by the way, this is the way you should be doing this and that, and they're like, yeah, I don't understand. You're crazy. You're crazy. So checking for the Moogle, because I said wild card, so this should be it. So it is. So now here we are. So we got here. So we were right so far. All right, there you go. So this one's actually working a lot better. The first time we went in, it was just an easy climb going all the way to the top. And this time, actually, I'm gonna show you that thing. So you saw that cannon thing that flew out of her. So in 3 turns, that comes down and damages everyone. So here's turn 1. They will do a lot of damage to me. Here's turn 2. And then start of turn 3, you should come down now. Boom. Don't counter with your black belt. So there it is. That was her ability, the one that she learned at like level 80 or whatever. Cannoneer or Destructionist or whatever it's called. And it just dominates everyone. Alrighty then. So, last time it was the right one. So it can only be left or right. And in my experience on this tier, so the 4th tier right before a thing, if you fail, I think it ends up resetting and you don't get to continue. I think. Alright, so we're gonna go left. And it's a fail. So we failed on the left side. So it is not left. Cancel. We're not doing that. Where did I put it? N. Not. Really? You gonna do me like that? Let's go. Limit burst. Limit burst. Alright. So, I'm hoping you guys are kind of understanding it now. This one has been a complete failure, and we made it up to the 4th stage. To be completely honest, I think the best thing to do is to fail if you're looking for materials other than star quartz. Because to be honest, reaching the last tier, just getting some star quartz and some scream root, is not really the biggest reward. It's doing these other ones, because they always give you these. Like you get the collection points, and you get the burst pots as well on the 4th tier. You have a 50-50 chance of either getting a burst pot or the three amigos of the turtles, right? You're too weak. I will bring Hayate. Alright. So, unless it reset, we should be able to get all the way to the end right now. Okay, and here the Moogle might play a factor. He might actually appear. That guy dominated that metal Minotaur. Minotaur. Let's go. Alright, let's do this. So we're checking everything. Always check for the Moogle. No matter how confident you are, always check. Center. Alright, so next one should be left. There we go. 1, 2. So obviously I'm showing you guys this. You guys can probably make this more efficient than me. I'm just saying, the way I normally do this stuff is like I'm on the train or something and I'm just keeping track in my head. At the start, when I just started doing this, I used to write it on a piece of paper. Now I just keep it track in my head while I'm doing it. So there's no trust Moogle, should be left. So it's still left. So if the next one is right, then it hasn't reset yet, which means we should be going to the last stage because it's center. Boom, 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 boom. Man, at level 90, he's hitting so hard. His melee attacks are just so beast. And my Furin isn't geared properly right now anyways. So, we did the 1st tier, we went center, we went to the 2nd tier, it is left, now it's going to be right tier. So it did reset, so it's not right. So we can actually do this thing here. You can actually copy it if you're doing it on a PC. And be like, okay, first one was center, then left, and then it wasn't right. So we're going to change that. And say, no, siree. And then we'll figure that out later. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Cool, bro. Unless I got confused. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be talking so much while I'm trying to think. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for me so well. It's mostly water weight. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I goofed. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. This wasn't it. As I was talking, I was on the 2nd tier, not at the 3rd tier. So it was left. No! No! Anyways, that's what happens when you record. You're a dummy when you record. So it would have been actually left. I made the mistake going back to the right, which means this whole thing now reset. Alright, so it's all resetted. Alright. So, I think this video is getting pretty long. I'm gonna do one more set from scratch, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, units. Maybe we won't, because this is getting too much. let's see how many units we can sell. Organize by series. Ah, that'll do, piggy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, 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 boom. We got a few things to sell here. That was good. Sell. Bye bye. Thanks for the money. Bye. Alright, that gave us how much slots? That gave us a few slots. We should be able to at least do it a little bit more. Boom, boom. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for this. Let's go. Alright. So we'll do one more from scratch and that's it. That's gonna put this video around 20 minutes. So if you come this far, then you really don't have to do it. I think I explained the philosophy behind the runs as much as I could. My advice again is to write it down and to like maybe help you if you're talking or getting distracted to cross things out so you know how far you've gotten. Otherwise you're gonna be like this guy. I forget it. When I do it on paper, if I'm doing it the second time so I fail, I always put a check mark over the X so I know I completed it. Which I'm not doing right now because it's on the computer and I'm also recording and not thinking. Alrighty, well. You goofed, Vortie, you goofed. You could have gone to the end and gotten more loot. Dum-dum. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to try is I'm actually going to try the center door. Make sure there's no Moogles to see if it reset. So it might have actually not reset yet. Which is interesting because I goofed twice. So I'm going to go left this time because that's where it was last time. And hope that it still hasn't reset. So I went right last time. We're going left. Left. So left it is. So center left. If it still hasn't reset, even though I goofed twice, then it should be the far right door. If it did reset, then it's the center. So checking for the Moogle. No Moogle here. Should be right door. So it still hasn't reset. And if it still hasn't reset because of the way we did it before, because see right here we went center, left, right. We went to the left and it was wrong. So this time it should be the right. If it didn't reset. If it did reset, then it is left. Oh, sorry, and it is center. So it should be center. And if it isn't, then it should be left. Alright. So last time we got here, we went to the left and it was wrong. So it should be center. So it was center. Okay, so it didn't reset. So it was here. Alright. Let's kill these guys. And let's try this theory, which is the thing I need your guys' help for. We're going to try and see last time. So I'm to let this finish, then I'm going to bring up this thing again. I just don't want to block the animations. Alright, so there you go. So last time when we were at tier 5, we went left and it wasn't there. There was nothing there. So it was a nope. So we were assuming that it was the right one or the win on the right side. Okay, so we're gonna go to the right side right now and try and pick them up. See if they're still there. So if they're here, then it's either 50-50 chance they are here or we were right. So here they are right now. So first time, boom. I like how Furian's last attack in his limit burst is the same finishing sound as it is for Gilgamesh for Divider. So we got 2 Scream Roots and a Star Quartz. Obviously, what you want to get from these guys are the Star Quartz. Alright. So there we go. So that's that. So I think I gave you guys sufficient information to try and figure this out on your own. So I'm going to put an X here because I know I got it this time. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep this saved here and I'm going to do this a few more times. I might actually make a video of me just doing this for 10 minutes. Just kind of follow my things and then you guys can watch that video too, which is going to be like the second video of this and me doing it. You can kind of compare the list because I won't delete the ones we've already done together. We'll just keep doing it and see how far we get. Alright? So, finishing thoughts so that you guys can go over it again. Just to kind of conclude everything if you're just watching the ending of this. The best way to do it is to write on a piece of paper numbers 1 to 5, and then what you get, you write left, center, or right. Okay? When you get into the door, if it's the right door, you write which door you got. Okay? When you get to the stage after that, the next stage, whichever door you went in before stage, it cannot be that door unless the trust Moogle or the Moogle is on him. If the Moogle is on the door, he is the wild card, then at that point you actually can go through that door, because that is the right door. No matter where the Moogle is, it's always the right door. And they've appeared before on the door, for me at least, on the door I just used. It's happened before, and I thought to myself, like, wait a minute, that screws my whole philosophy up. But that's the rules behind it. If you fail, there's a very high chance, I'm talking about like 90% chance, or at least like 2 or 3 goofs, that you, when you come back, it still hasn't reset. Like you saw for me there, it still hasn't reset. Some of them reset randomly. I thought they reset at the 10th of a minute, or they reset after you made a mistake or two. The only way I know that they've reset 100% is if you go, like, let's say you go into the center door, and the next one you go into the center door again, and then you fail that, it literally, like I've seen, it almost always resets. So that's the way it works. First 3 doors, you get a 33.33 chance of getting it. Second door, and then going forward, as long as you're keeping track of your doors, you have a 50-50 chance of picking the right door and going to the end. And as of right now, I think you only have 2 chances of goofing up or so till it resets automatically. So you can keep going to the end and then goof up, and then keep going and going and going. All right? So I'm hoping this helped you guys out. It'll help you collect all those awesome materials, 6-star materials, 5-star materials, star quartz, you know, burst pots, and, you know, lots of these cactors and turtles for Zenny or Zenny Gil, which is pretty good. This is how I'm making my thing. Literally, this is what I'm wasting all my energy in right now. I'm not going to be using it for anything else. So the energy I gain, I use it for this. Otherwise, I'm wasting my Lapis's energy on TM grinding. So yeah, cool. Anyways, if this helped you, please leave a comment in the comment section below being like, Vortie, thank you so much, you helped. If it didn't help you, if you figured something else out that I didn't know, please let me know, because I love the Enhanced Maze. It's actually one of my favorite events because of the variety of things you get, and you play like a little bit of a chance. It's a gambling, but there is a strategy behind it, as you can see. I just showed you. All right. So yeah, if you're new to these videos, please, why don't you subscribe? Stick around. I try and help you guys out as much as I can. When I know things, I try and get that information out there to you guys. Plus, I try to make it pretty entertaining sometimes, you know. Yeah. Anyways, cool. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Stick around for future content. This is Vortie, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.